Hello, I'm Hailianna Grace, and today is day 7 of Begin Again, your 28-day yoga journey. Today's theme is take a deep breath. Whenever you're ready, come and meet me on your mat. To begin in today's class, we'll start in an easy seat, comfortable position, crossing the legs, however is comfortable for you. Just getting comfy here, aligning our crown of head above our tailbone, just aligning our spine. And you can dip the chin slightly and maybe soften the gaze or close the eyes. Hands can rest on the thighs or the knees. And we can start to tune inwards, start to notice the breath. Notice if our inhales are catching in any parts of our body. And through today's practice, we're going to try and make our inhales shorter than our exhales. If you'd like to use a count, you can inhale for 5 and exhale for 8. So we'll start doing that a little bit now. Inhale through the nose. Maybe pause at the top for a moment. And as you're ready, slowly exhale out. And just playing around with that on your own. On the inhale, you feel your chest rise. Maybe feel your ribs expand out wide and your belly fill. And on the exhale, feel your chest lower, the ribs dip in, tummy dips in. And whenever you're ready, you can start to open the eyes if they were closed. And we'll start to get into some movement, taking the soles of the feet together in front of you, coming into our Baddha Konasana butterfly shape. You can hold on to the ankles here and pull slightly just to bring your spine straight up. And we're going to do some fun cobbler circles. We'll be moving our torsos from the left to the front, to the right, to the back. Just doing these fun little circles, keeping the hands on the ankles. And don't forget your breath here. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Just making these nice big circles with the torso. Loosening up the hips and loosening up the spine. And as you're ready, start to turn the other way. Start circling the opposite direction. Making sure that you're turning just enough on both sides. And when you're ready, inhale, come back to find center. And we'll move into our tabletop, all fours position. Palms underneath the shoulders, hips over the knees. We'll ground in here, make sure that our foundation is good, keeping our shoulders directly over the wrists and the hips directly over the knees, spreading wide through the fingertips. pressing into the mat with the first finger and thumb and the tops of the feet. And we'll take a nice full breath together here, in through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward, coming into cow, pressing into the tops of the feet, drawing the shoulders back in space. And on your out breath, round through the spine, stomach is in that high C shape, chin to chest. Really press the mat away from you here. Inhale, come forward. Belly is dropping again. Exhale, round. And just going like this a few more times with our own breath, whatever pace is suiting you today. Just being sure that we do not forget our breath in these poses. Still feeling as our belly is expanding in poses and dipping in others. And on your next inhale, come to a neutral spine. We're going to bring our right foot to the spot just outside our right hand. So step or carry that through. You can adjust yourself as you need to. And you're going to tilt the right foot out a little bit on a diagonal, just a little bit. Heel is still on the mat. And you can be up on your fingertips here. This is a bit of a deeper hip stretch right now, so if you need to, you can be up on your fingertips. But as we breathe here, and you breathe into those tensions that you're feeling, you can start to possibly move down, move a little bit lower, coming down onto your palms. But remember, this is very early on. Just taking nice full deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Maybe coming back to that count in our heads when we inhale for 5 and we exhale for 8. And we're going to do a little bit of a quad stretch now. So bend in that back left knee. And if this is enough for you, stay here. There's no need to go further. But if you'd like, you can keep that left palm planted on the mat and reach back with the right hand to grab hold of that left foot. And as you grab it, don't just flop it and bring it towards you. I want you to press the top of the foot into that right palm, and the right palm squeezes it towards your glute. Doing this dynamic opposition, just pulling and pushing, really helps strengthen. And if you'd like, you can look back or up at the sky. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Whenever you're ready, you can release that quad stretch, letting the left foot come back onto the mat. And we'll take 2 more full breaths here in our lizard pose. Wherever you're at, just breathing. As you're ready, bring that right knee back to meet the left, coming into our tabletop pose again. And inhale, drop the belly. Gaze forward, coming into cow. We're going to do some of these cat-cows again, just to wash out the spine and wash out what we just did. You can sway the hips side to side a little bit if that feels good. next in-breath, start to find stillness and a neutral spine. Making sure we're still spreading wide through those fingertips. We're going to go into our lizard pose on the other side now. Taking the left foot to the outside of that left palm. Getting there however you need to, keeping the foot at a slight slant with the heel still on the mat, coming up onto the fingertips. Maybe you're on the palms. Just respecting where you are today, releasing any judgment on it. In this pose, you'll feel the psoas muscle, the front of that right hip, really getting a nice stretch here. Taking a nice full in-breath through the nose. And a fully exhaled out breath. As you're ready, we can start to do that nice little quad stretch, bending in that right knee, and maybe you stay here, that's totally fine. Or you keep this right palm planted and inhale, reach back with the left palm, grabbing onto that right foot and pressing the foot into hand and hand into foot, pulling and pushing away. Take a nice full breath here. One more. And as you're ready, you can release this quad stretch. Right foot comes back onto the mat, coming back to our lizard pose. And you can rock side to side a little bit here if it feels nice. Inhale, bring that right knee, that left knee to meet the right, coming into our tabletop again. And we can tick-tock between cow and cat again, dropping the belly, rounding the spine. Never forgetting our breath in this practice. Inhale, neutral spine. Bring the knees together and come on to your seat. And we are going to do Janu Shirsasana. Keeping our left leg straight, flexing through all four corners of that left foot and bringing the right sole of foot to the inside of the inner thigh of the left leg. You're going to inhale, get tall. Shoulders are gliding down the back. And on your out breath, walk the hands forward as much as they go. Totally fine wherever you are today. Inhale, getting taller and longer, keeping those shoulders away from the ears and still flexing through all four corners of that left foot. And on the exhale, fold a little bit deeper. I know I told you guys before in our half split pose, I love to inhale and always lengthen out through my spine, and exhale, maybe fold a little deeper. Just keeping that in mind, it really helps me not forget the breath and helps me keep my form so I'm not shrugging those shoulders up by the ears. Let's take a full breath together here, in through the nose for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause for a moment. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just continuing that, where your inhale is for a count of 5 and the exhale is very slow for a count of 8. Inhaling and getting taller and longer. And exhaling, folding a little deeper. Inhale, gently press yourself up. And we'll do the other side, extending the right leg out, bringing the left foot on the inner thigh of the right. Inhale, getting tall, finding space, maybe adjust yourself. Flexing through that right foot. And on the out breath, fold forward over this right leg. Inhale, the shoulders draw back in space. And you exhale, you fold. Maybe remembering the breath count if you like. As you're ready, inhale, press yourself up. And we are going to do Ardha Matsyendrasana, a nice seated twist, which we have done before. You're going to bring the left knee up and bring this left foot to the outside of that right thigh, pressing into that left big toe. Inhale, get tall. And on the exhale, twist, hooking that left knee into the right inner elbow, using the left fingertips as a kickstand behind you as you open up towards the left. Really lengthening out through the spine, not letting ourselves round here, keeping ourselves nice, long and straight. Everything is in line, crown is above tailbone. Heart is above the tailbone. Deep breath in. Feel the ribs maybe expand slightly and the belly fill. And on the exhale, maybe you feel yourself twist a little more. Remembering to flex through all four corners of the right foot. One more full breath. Inhale, come back to center. Extend the left leg out straight. And bring the right foot to the outside of that left thigh, pressing into that right big toe, flexing through all four corners of the left foot. Inhale, get tall. And exhale, hook that right knee into the left inner elbow, using those right fingertips as a kickstand behind you now, opening towards the right side of your room. Staying long in the spine. Taking nice full breaths. And don't forget to press into that right big toe. Making sure our spine isn't rounding. As you're ready, release the twist, come back to center. Extend one leg and then the other completely down the mat, getting ready to go down onto our backs. So as you're ready, slowly walk yourself down so your back is flat on the mat. Adjust yourself as you need to. And we'll bend both knees, coming onto the soles of the feet. Keeping them about hips width apart. And we're going to do some bridge pose. So grounding through all sides of the feet. Engaging in the core slightly before we lift. Keep the arms flat alongside you with the palms face down. And as you're ready, inhale, raise the hips up. Keeping the knees close together, imagining you're maybe holding a pillow or a yoga block in between the thighs. Drawing the heels towards you. Maybe the toes lift a little bit, but let them come back down onto the mat. Press into the shoulder blades, still squeezing those knees towards one another, not letting them splay open. Deep breath in through the nose. And on the exhale, we'll slowly lower down. Inhale, raise the hips high. Maybe squeeze the glutes a little bit more. Squeezing the thighs, keeping them close together, pressing into the shoulders. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Really squeezing, pressing up. Maybe lift a little bit higher if you press into the shoulders and the feet a little bit more. And exhale, squeeze the glutes as you lower down slowly, rounding the spine so the low back meets the mat. And we'll do that a few more times. Inhale, lifting up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Press yourself up maybe a little bit higher. Exhale, lower down slowly. Low back meets the mat. Inhale, press up, pressing into the palms as well as the feet, keeping the knees close. Squeeze the glutes, lift a little higher. Exhale, lower. And we'll do one more. Inhale, raise the hips. Make this one the best yet. Squeeze the glutes, keep the knees together, pressing through all four corners of both feet. Press into the palms and the shoulders, lifting yourself up nice and high. Squeeze in the glutes, really engage here. You'll feel it in the legs. I know I feel it. Deep breath in. And on the out breath, let yourself slowly lower, slower than before, still squeezing in the glutes and the thighs, rounding in the spine, letting the low back meet the mat. And you can bring the knees into the chest now, giving yourself a nice hug. Maybe rock gently side to side, just massaging your back after those back bends we just did. And whenever you're ready to find stillness, you can extend one leg straight out and then the other, letting the arms extend alongside the body, palms face up or down. Closing the eyes now, coming into our Shavasana. And we'll take one more full breath together, maybe doing that 5 count inhale and 8 count exhale, if that serves you. Once you're done with that breath, just release any control over it that you have. Let it return back to its natural rhythm, and maybe the natural rhythm has changed, and know that that's okay. Just relaxing the jaw now and the spot between the brow, letting the feet fall away from each other. And we'll stay here in Shavasana for 10 full breaths. As you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bringing one knee into the chest and then the other so you can fall to the right. Using your right forearm as a pillow. Keeping the eyes closed, press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Bring the palms to touch at heart center. Dipping the chin slightly. And you can start to blink the eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope to see you tomorrow for day 8. And from my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked today's class, please give this video a thumbs up, and you can subscribe to my channel so you get notified every time I post a new upload and a new class. And if you'd like to support me further, you can go to the link in the drop box below, and you can buy me a coffee and Sonia here a doggy cookie. From my heart to yours, namaste.